Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. So let's just get into it. So today's video, I am testing out the new Fenty Beauty EAZE Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Now, this needs to do what it says on the tin, yeah? Rihanna is claiming that this new skin tint is supposed to have a hydrating, quick blurred effect. It's supposed to have light coverage that, you know, adds a nice even complexion to the skin. So I'm really looking forward to testing this out. So this new skin tint is basically like a, what I would call a CC or a BB cream. It's supposed to be a light, you know, coverage foundation that has you looking as if you're not wearing makeup. So it's that no makeup look. So I'm really looking forward to this. As you can see, my skin is, this is postpartum, yeah? This is what my skin is looking at after I just had a baby. So I am looking for something that makes me look as if I'm not wearing makeup, but I know I'm wearing makeup. So I'm really looking forward to testing this one out. So the new skin tint is supposed to be transfer resistant. So obviously when you touch it, it's not really supposed to, you know, transfer onto your hands or onto your clothes. It's supposed to be humidity and sweat resistant as well. So you would hope that people who have oilier skins or people who, you know, have a lot of shiny pores and things like that, you know, you would hope that this foundation will basically, it would just, you know, stay matte, or it would stay looking hydrating, stay looking fresh all day. It comes in 25 shades, which for me is amazing because when I used to try CC creams back in the day, yes, I thought I would try it. The colors were whack. When I tell you, like, caramel was probably the darkest shade. So it's like putting toothpaste on my face, yeah? So when she said that she's dropping 25 shades, I was thinking, this is amazing, yeah? This is flexible. And she's also used the word adaptable. She's saying that all her shades are adaptable to, you know, whatever shade of foundation you normally wear. And what I love is that she's put on her website, if you have a look, you can see, she's compared what foundation shade of Fenty you wear. She's compared that to what would match with the skin tint. So for me, for example, I wear a 430 in her Pro Filt'r foundation, and she's recommending that I try a shade 21. So that is what I have bought. So let me just show you the product. I bought this from Boots. It was £25. But obviously if you're in America, you can probably buy it online from Fenty Beauty. I think it's like $29. And this is the packaging. It's just quite a small box. On the back, it literally just details what it does. So what it's saying here is that it's got light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. Okay, girl, we shall see. And this is the bottle. So it's such a cute sort of diamante rhombus style. That's it on the back. Very simple, very plain. And it's 32 mils, which it does look small. However, I think 32 mils is like, you know, standard size for foundation. So actually it's perfect. When you open it, it hasn't got an applicator, but it's like just a squeezy bottle. So obviously, you know, it doesn't have something that you can just apply it straight onto your face, but this is perfect. They do recommend that you use your fingers, or you can apply it to a brush and then put that on your face. I must say, when I look at the bottle, it looks a lot darker than what actually comes out, but I am going to test it for you guys. I'm going to do a swatch for you, and I'll compare it to my Pro Filt'r foundation in 430. So I'm just going to apply that now. Let me just put it on my hand. So guys, this is the shade 21 in the skin tint, okay? And what I'll do is I'll compare that to my Pro Filt'r foundation. Just looking at it, I mean, it does have a slight sort of orange tone to it, but shade 21 is actually meant to be a, you know, for a deep, warm, neutral undertone. So I'm hoping that it's not going to look too yellow on my skin, but so far it does look nice. And just next to that, I'm going to swatch that to my Pro Filt'r foundation. So you've got the shade 21 skin tint, and you have the Pro Filt'r foundation. What do you guys think? I think that the foundation is slightly redder. I think it has a slightly redder undertone, whereas the shade 21 has a slightly more yellowy, warm. It does look a bit more neutral compared to the foundation. So I'm going to be interested to see how this looks on. So I'm just going to show you guys what this skin tint looks like compared to my foundation. So let me just apply that to my face. So this, guys, is the skin tint. Ooh. Wow, okay. That, I feel like that is actually pretty close to my skin. So I'm just using my, okay, yeah. Oh, that has blended. That has blended. Wow. Okay. And I'm going to just compare that to my foundation. So I'm just going to put it next to what I've got here. Now, obviously, due to pregnancy, I have kind of gone slightly darker, but this is my usual shade. And as you can see, that has blended in. So actually, even though I did feel as if the foundation was slightly darker, they are actually very similar. So I do feel like Rihanna's right when she's saying that you could actually, you know, shade match them together. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this whole face here with the skin tint so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, so I'm just going to apply it to my face here. Okay. Wow, right. So when they say blurred effect, it definitely has a blurring effect. I feel like this has been, yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, I like it. When I tell you the finish on this, it applied so smoothly. And I feel like it really has blended into the skin. I feel like it has really suited my complexion. And I must say, it is light coverage. I feel like I can still see a few of my blemishes and dark spots here and there. So it hasn't actually covered, but I'm thinking that maybe with a couple more applications, it might be able to build on that and have a, you know, a slightly thicker, more medium coverage. However, just from that small application that I've put on, yeah, I like that. I feel like that has really matched my skin tone. I don't feel like it's too yellow. I honestly, I don't feel like the undertone is too yellow. It has really just sort of blended in with my skin, and oh, it's got a shine to it. So yeah, it is quite hydrating. Now, I think I would have to test this long wear. I'd have to wear this all day to actually see whether it is transfer resistant. You know what, let me try that now. Of course, I haven't let it dry, but there is a slight transfer onto my fingers, but again, I have only just applied it. But generally speaking, I don't feel like I've had to let this foundation, I haven't let the skin tint oxidize. You know, when you wear foundation and you have to kind of let it sit for a couple of minutes for it to really blend into your complexion. I feel like straight away, this has really blended into my face. So I really like that. I really like that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you feel like this is actually making me look as if I am not wearing makeup, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face. First, I'm just going to prime with the Fenty Beauty's mattifying primer. I've actually been using this for quite a long time. I really do like the fact that it keeps my makeup looking really matte. It doesn't really create too much of a shine, which is good. I'm not going to put it on this side because I've already applied the skin tint, but if I just apply the primer around the rest of my face here. And then what I'll do is I'll go in and use the skin tint. So, I mean, I'm really, really proud of Fenty Beauty for bringing out this skin tint, because I feel as if, you know, we are still kind of lacking in shades for darker skin tones. I think it helps when you have a foundation that is also quite light. So like I said, I don't see many CC creams or BB creams or skin tints out there. So I think that this is really going to be a game changer. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Ooh. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I really like how easy it is to just apply, and it's so easy, just, you know, I just like how easy it applies to the skin, and it is really just blending in. I'll keep I'm going over the places that I've already put the skin tint on because I don't see where I've applied it. For me, that is perfect because it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. But again, it is light coverage because I'm still seeing some of the darker spots there. I am still seeing a few of that, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. So, I mean, I've had to use about a couple of drops now because I feel as if I have to build up on it just to have a bit more coverage. So I feel like this could be a foundation that actually runs out pretty quickly. I'm actually having to use more than I would with my normal foundation, because with my Pro Filt'r foundation I would probably use about 2 pumps and that would be for my whole face, whereas this I've had to apply way more. But I do really like how it applies. It does look hydrating. It doesn't make my skin look or feel dry anywhere, so for me that is amazing. I really can't tell if there's anywhere that I've missed because it really just blends in very, very well. For me, it is a yes. It is a yes. I think for the price at £25, it is a little bit pricey, but then again, you know, most foundations are around that price. If you're comparing it to the Fenty foundation, the Pro Filt'r, it is around a similar price. You are getting a good amount in that little squeezy bottle, but again, I feel like it's going to run out pretty quickly depending on how you use it. If you maybe don't wear makeup too often anyway, then this is perfect for you guys. If you tend to wear sort of high coverage makeup, then it might not be for you because you do have to apply it quite a few times just to kind of, you know, hide some of the dark marks or the dark spots. So have a think about it, guys. But for me, I'm really loving it. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face, yes, with my girl Fenty. I'm going to use her concealer, I'm going to use her setting powder, and I'll show you guys the finished look. So guys, this is the finished look. Now I have glammed it up a little bit, but you know, when I tell you I am really happy with this foundation, I would give it a thumbs up and I would recommend that people buy it. I think that regardless of what type of coverage you are literally going for, if it's a light coverage look you're going for, it's perfect for that no makeup look. And it's, for me, it's something that I would wear to work. You know, if I don't want people to know that I'm wearing makeup, it's perfect for that work setting. But as I have done, I have glammed it up. I have used my concealer, my contour, my setting powder just to spruce it up and give it a little bit of va-va-voom. So for me, it's very flexible, and I love the fact that there are so many shades. Like, it goes darker than the shade 21 that I'm wearing. So, you know, I think that this foundation is great and it gets a thumbs up from me. So your girl Riri did it again. I feel like I'm just giving her all of my money, but you know what? It's for a good cause because this skin tint is the one. I'm feeling it, and you know what? I'm gonna keep wearing it. I'm gonna go out and take some pictures because I feel all dolled up now. So you can check out these pictures on my Instagram if you're not already following me. I'm at Honestly Hazel. Don't forget to check me out, and if you're new here to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you know whenever I've got a new video up. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.